We've all had that fantasy, haven't we? You're browsing a dusty old thrift shop, maybe at an antique fair or a garage sale, and something catches your eye. It's not much to look at. A bit grimy, maybe a little worn, but you feel that strange pull, that gut feeling that says, this is special. You haggle a bit, pay a small sum, and take your newfound treasure home, never suspecting that it could be worth a fortune. For one lucky man, this wasn't just a fantasy, it was a reality. But what happened next was a roller coaster of emotions, a story that proves even the most incredible discoveries can have an unexpected and tragic ending. A humble purchase and a stunning revelation. Back in 2014, the long-running British television show Antiques Roadshow welcomed a man named Father Jamie MacLeod. He was a Catholic priest with a quiet, humble demeanor and a painting that he picked up a few years earlier. He bought it for just £400 from an antique shop in Cheshire, and for years, it had simply been a part of his life, a cherished piece of art that he enjoyed. He brought it to the show, hoping to learn a bit more about its history. He certainly wasn't expecting what came next. When the show's host, Fiona Bruce, laid eyes on the painting, she immediately suspected it was something extraordinary. It was a 17th-century portrait that she believed could be the work of the renowned Flemish master, Sir Anthony van Dyck. Her instincts proved to be spot on. After a careful and extensive restoration process, the painting was authenticated by one of the world's foremost Van Dyck experts, Dr. Christopher Brown. The revelation was nothing short of breathtaking. The humble painting that Father MacLeod bought for just a few £100s was an authentic Van Dyck, a preliminary study for a masterpiece that had been destroyed centuries ago. The painting was now worth an estimated £300,000 to £500,000, one of the highest valuations in the show's history. A man with a purpose, Father MacLeod's reaction was a mix of shock and gratitude. He was thrilled by the discovery, not for himself, but for a noble cause. It has been a blessing to own this magnificent portrait, which has given me great pleasure over the years, he told the Mirror. I will be sad to part with it, though the proceeds will be put to excellent use, going towards the acquisition of new church bells for Whaley Hall Ecumenical Retreat House in Derbyshire, to commemorate the centenary of the end of the First World in 2018. This wasn't a man looking to get rich quick. This was a man with a vision, a purpose beyond himself. The money wasn't for a luxury car or a new house. It was for something meaningful, something that would bring joy and a sense of history to his community. It was a beautiful example of how one small, lucky break could be turned into a profound act of service. The story was so remarkable that it was later highlighted on the popular podcast The Rest is Entertainment, hosted by Richard Osman. He marveled at the staggering discovery, calling it one of the show's biggest surprises ever. The most expensive item I could find that was actually somebody who had just bought something in a shop and turned up with it was a painting they bought for £400 in a thrift shop, and it turned out to be a £400,000 Van Dyck. A heart-wrenching twist. After all the excitement, the anticipation, and the hope for the new church bells, the painting was sent to the prestigious Christie's auction house in London. This was it, the moment the dream would become a reality. With an estimated value of a whopping £500,000, the painting was expected to be a highlight of the Old Master and British Paintings auction. But then the unthinkable happened. The bidding began, but one by one, the potential buyers dropped off. The painting, the one with the incredible backstory and the record-breaking valuation, failed to land a single bidder. It didn't sell. Just like that, the dream of the new church bells, the incredible story of the thrift store treasure, and the anticipation of a life-changing sale all came to a devastating end. The auction house confirmed that the painting had simply failed to sell. It was a heartbreaking twist, a reminder that even with all the expert valuations and incredible backstories, the art world can be unpredictable and at times cruel. It's a sobering reality that a price tag is just an estimate, and a record-breaking value is only as real as the final bid. The tragic outcome of the auction serves as a powerful reminder that not every story has a fairy tale ending. While the initial discovery was a moment of pure magic, the conclusion was a harsh dose of reality. It shows us that even with the best intentions and the most incredible finds, the market ultimately dictates value. Yet Father MacLeod's story isn't just about a lost sale. It's a testament to his character and the powerful connection people have with their possessions.